be watching them hips when you move it. God said your body a gift, you should use it. My ex-girlfriend, she really stupid, but your ex-boyfriend is a bitch. The nigga blue with something good about you. I can feel it in my soul. I love how you get down and I like the way you roll. We equally provide when we taking care of home. I appreciate you, baby. I'm just hoping that it shows. What's up?
I know I can't be without you. Even trying to be without you. I know I can't be without you. Without my baby, without my baby.
You everything to me, girl, I tell you all the time. Always had a thing for you since about 9. Remember you would come around and nigga always chase you. When we was only kids, in the future I would date you out of all the girls. You the only one who knew me. We got the kind of love you only see in the movie. Let me love you to the end, baby, things will never change. We already got married and I still feel the same. What's up?
I know I can't be without you. Even trying to be without you. I know I can't be without you. Without my baby, without my baby.
You like the way I kiss you, you like the way I touch. Every time we finish, girl, your body on hush. We run it in the ground like it's going out of business. We do it for the pleasure, but it's only with the missus. Can you handle it, baby, when I give it to you rough? But a freak like you, girl, you never get enough. To me, you everything in the world, that's real enough. Even if you wasn't my girl, would you give it up?
I know I can't be without you. Even trying to be without you. I know I can't be without you. Without my baby, without my baby. I know I got love for you, baby. I know I got love for you, baby. I know I can't be. I know I can't be without my baby.
But the king come through in the coupe with the queen, and we both Drake. Yeah, we done made truth of a dream, unusual thing. We have our connection is strong, flaws together. Can't a hater tell us we wrong? Jealous get on, flee from the wifey and me. We bout to shit on the world and live trife as can be. We gon' shine, baby mama earth for my roots. Looking gorgeous as ever, been in love since our youth. Each other's boo. Love it when you let me have my way with it, throwing it back. We all night and all day with it, damn they overlay in it. Natural chemistry, our mixture is perfect, like Coca-Cola hit with Hennessy. My pain's best remedy, lovable best friend to me. Just us and the most high, we something like the Trinity. You give me strength to forward on in this crazy world. Just the thought I'm holding on with my baby girl. It's comfortable, I sit back and smoke a blunt or two, gaze in your eyes, tell you how much I'm in love with you. Love, but my bugaboo, there'll never be another you. The unity between us is solid and indestructible. Bond is unbreakable, sexing is sensational. The vision of your birth and my youngest is inspirational. Someone to cater to, love and fear the creator who shined on you. Ain't got these jealous bitches hating you. Want to trade a place with you, geeking to have what you got. Angry that you really in love, and they ass is not. Continuity, humbleness over scrutiny. The best part about us is feelings we share mutually. Forever true to me, prettier than your beauty be. Without you by my side, there's no more this earth can do with me. Your silent loving ways drive a thug wild. Now come and give me some, let's make another love child. Down to her poo-poo, penetrate that passionate fruit and go cuckoo. Know how to do you, always coming when I pursue you. The love guru, when we at it, it's so crucial. Openly choose you over the world, fuck them all. Shorty, ain't a reason to mingle when I know your love got me. It's incredible, mama told me say never, but I'm telling you, I'll never have you outside of my schedule. I want the best for you, some baked fish with steamed vegetables. Beach house chilling with your king, laid up next to you. You get your blessings too, you deserve it. You've been forever true, exceptional, kind of woman. Yeah, I confess to you, we so connectable. Being apart is unacceptable. Most respect for you, only woman I show affection to. Know I recognize your love for me. I dedicated this song, our ghetto love story. Acknowledging your love for me. What we got is time to another ghetto love story.
Yeah, as you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want us killing each other. We trying to make it out. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want us killing each other. Something to think about. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want us killing each other. We trying to make it out. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want us killing each other. Something to think about. As you can see, man, nothing is better. Yeah, way up past the clouds is where I'm found at. Can't look up the dudes I'm looking down at. Somebody said they ready for war. Well, where them clowns at? If money really equal to life, now how you count that? Trying to stay humble and level right where the ground at. Stress only made for the strong, that's built to bounce back. Dudes really telling a lot, never doubt that. Every road in the square when stuck on the mousetrap. You put yourself in a sticky situation, so the reason you condemn really ain't no debating. I'm trying to show you what reality is. When you do something in the world to take it out on your kids. These days are getting crazy, man, these cops are whack. Cause you could walk away with honor and get shot in the back. Make you something greater than life, that's what the struggle do. But just because you're struggling, don't let the struggle trouble you. Word. As you can see, man, nothing gets better. They just really want us killing each other. We trying to make it out. As you can see, man, nothing gets better. They just really want us killing each other. Something to think about. As you can see, man, nothing gets better. They just really want us killing each other. We trying to make it out. As you can see, man, nothing gets better. They just really want us killing each other. Something to think about. I be on one. It's always pride to the fall come. Many 16 bars will leave you all done. Loaded up, ready to go. Watch how I kill a spit in the jungle using the sticks that the gorillas grip. I'm trying to live right and show the world with this pen right. It's funny how I seem to glow the brightest in this dim light. Somebody always lose trying to bend life. If you get away with murder, then you sin twice. Time is nothing when you thuggin', then it whiz by. It got you praying you don't die by what you live by. You should be good from the power I lent you, but only predicated from the things I've been through. Expectations, they get filled with naked sorrow. Don't expect people to change, you set the bar low. We all we got in this world, and they don't like that. Love really conquers it all, we should unite that word. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want is killing each other. We trying to make it out. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want is killing each other. Something to think about. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want is killing each other. We trying to make it out. As you can see, man, nothing is better. They just really want is killing each other. Something to think about.
Love, aka Aladdin's mother. At the Love Palace, the focus is all about making a better you. So come enjoy the conversation, move in love with each other, but most importantly, love and be true to yourself. Welcome. Peace and love to everybody out there. I know it's not that many out there, but peace and love. I wanted to come and just do a live, however long it lasts, but just to talk about a couple of things that we got going on, do some promotion, and then also talk about some self love because I feel like this needs to be discussed because this is something that is needed in order for us to continue to make it, in today's life, we need to have that self love. Shout out to my son, King of Higher Self, and Big O for joining me this evening. I appreciate you guys and whoever else is coming in. I hope you come in, push the like button, share, and subscribe. Couple of things I want to discuss first. First, let's get the promos out the way. Don't forget that tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have DBD Radio. Come on over there and listen to some music. We have a good time in there. Be a party in the chat. Good music from artists that are not mainstream. Support DBD Music and Dangerous tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't forget, of course, BYOB. It goes down every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring your rapping, poetry, comedy, singing, whatever type of talent you got. We want to see it. We are going on week 12. So this is exciting. We're going on 3 months here. So it's getting live and better every day. So we want to just put that out there. Come support us, sign up, hop on the panel, and show your talent. We appreciate y'all. And then also we have going on July 15th, there will be a battle, a rapping battle that will be held um, a AP's channel against Sir Drop, July 15th at 7 p.m. You will have to go to the channel to see. It's a pay-per-view. Um, yeah, it's for pay-per-view, so I think it's $10. Yeah, they said on July 15th. So you would have to go to his page to get further details on that. And then last but not least, if those that like chess, don't forget Philly OG will be doing a chess tournament, and you can sign up for the chess tournament then by hitting Philly OG's email or the Taz show, and I will drop those links, all this information in the chat when I get a chance. But anyway, welcome everybody. Peace and love to the realist McCoy. Thank you for showing up. I wanted to talk about self love because I just feel that this is something that's really needed in the world today. Um, what prompted this on, if you do follow me on social media, you'll see that I had a journey in my life about 4 or 5 years ago, things did take a turn on me, and I had to really dig deep and find that self love for myself. So it just prompted me. I looked at some of my pictures and I noticed the weight loss journey that I had is just like every time I see those pictures, it's like amazing to see those pictures. So if you do follow me on social media, you know what I'm talking about. But I had to learn that through my journey of this process of trying to heal and healing, I should say, it was something that I had to learn self love through because there were some very, very moments where I was depressed. And I'm not even going to say in a dark space because I believe if you go to a dark space, that's not a bad thing. So I'm just going to say my mind and how I felt about myself was not pleasant. And not only that, I was depending on others to bring that happiness to me because I felt that I was there for several people, a lot of people I had been there for. And I was like, where are all these people that I helped? Now I'm in a situation where I having health issues and just wanted to have that love and support. And I had that, of course, I had some family members, of course, that was very active. But if you do know me personally, I know a lot of people. And I always try to tend to be there for them, and at one point would even overtake, like, some of their problems and put them on myself and everything. So then when the tables turned, I felt like those people weren't there, and I was a little bit, sad and disheartened, and it took me to a place where I didn't wanna be. "Hi, Jess J. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming." And so I, really went to a dark place in my life where I was depressed. And being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis was already depressing part in my life because if you don't know what the history behind that, it's a crippling arthritis. It's one of the worst forms of arthritis you can have, and it's supposed to be crippling. So says the doctors. But at that time, of not being having the support that I had thought I should have with certain people and individuals, I began to start really knowing myself. So when I was in that place of darkness, that's why I don't call darkness bad, is because in that place of darkness, I end up finding myself and really learning to love myself. I found that I'm the one that can help me get out of this. And I'm the only one that can really bring true happiness. And within that darkness, I found my happiness and found myself. When you have a illness that changes your life entirely, it makes a big, big difference because you have to change how you do everything in your life. So therefore, I had to really just search hard within myself. So a lot of things that I turned to was motivational books, a lot of sayings. Like every morning, I resonate with the four agreements. I say it every morning. What the four agreements is to be impeccable with your words, don't take anything personal, do your best, and don't make assumptions. And so I sort of say that to myself every day, along with different other practices that I do with meditation and just really basically having that love for myself. The reason why I talk about self-love so much is because when you do have those moments, you're going to have to tap into yourself. If you don't tap into yourself, you can astray and do things that you don't want to do to yourself or others. So you really got to know that the love is within you. With knowing that the love is within you, you will grow and then you're going to develop those relationships of those people that really, really do truly love you. What you put out is exactly what you're going to get. So what I learned about myself is that without me really loving myself, because I didn't love myself, I was attracting the type of people that didn't really love me. And that's what I learned from behind that. That's one of the lessons I learned. I didn't love myself, so the people around me didn't love me, which made total sense to me. Like it made sense because when I started changing my mindset and loving myself, then I attracted those that love me and genuinely care for me. So the self-love that you have to find is something deep, and you do have to go into what they call shadow work and going to heal your inner child and things like that. You're going to have to go do, which is it could be very difficult to do that those type of things because you have to forgive yourself and actually know that you are great. Shout out to Greedy, see you in there. Hey, Copper Miss Parker, nice to see y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. I am up here just talking about self love, but I also found out that you loving yourself is not an easy road. So people think that when you go on this journey, especially when you do a spiritual journey or yeah, I guess I could say a spiritual journey. People think that it's all roses and you're on the right track and all this is good and that, but you have played times when you have to have those emotional conversations with yourself. And what I had to do was like tap into my inner child and really, really find myself within that inner child and apologizing to myself and those that I felt that I needed to apologize. Also, through my journey, I do different, I'm just now finishing a 10-day forgive yourself challenge, which has been very, very enlightening as well. With me doing that, hi, prettiest eyes, peace and love. By doing this challenge, it's with Blended Healing. If you guys do have not subscribed to Blended Healing on YouTube, man, she's like amazing. She really makes you tap in and really get to understand and know yourself. So I'm doing this journey of forgiveness and thinking that it was gonna be an easy road. Like I forgive people. I feel like I'm really forgiven. But when I really started tapping into what she was saying, the first one was, of course, to forgive yourself. Then she went into forgiving your parents and breaking that down to forgiving your mother, your dad, forgiving your siblings, forgiving the world, forgiving ex relationships. I mean, she's really had me tapping into so many things that has helped me to on this journey of forgiveness. And through this journey of forgiveness, it really helped me to tap into myself and who I love. And I know that I love myself. You have to take that time in that journey to do the work. You have to do the work in order to succeed. Hey, Don Play, in order to succeed in loving yourself. Other things that I do for self love is I always do a self check with my mental health, a self discovery of like for self care. I set boundaries for people, and I just basically go from that part of life and seeing how it's going to affect me that way. Um, I'm a if you know me, I really preach self-love all the time because I feel that that's the answer. Without that self-love, we cannot make it in this world. So definitely want to promote the self-love and give those examples of things that I utilize. Like I said, if you haven't read the book, The Four Agreements, also King of Higher Self, Aladdin did a whole series on the 4 agreements and breaking each of those agreements down. Those type of things do help me as long as I having my open mind and taking that information in. Also by being around people that are like-minded or that love their self. I ask people, it's funny because I recently just started going on the dating scene and I asked many people the question, do they love themselves? And many of the guys they sort of just stop and look like or they pause and I'm like, "Okay, maybe this ain't, the person." I need you to love yourself because in any relationship, you need to love yourself because my job is not to show you how to love yourself. My job is to love you for who you are and what you are. But if you don't love yourself, you're going to have those dark moments and it's going to make you feel alone. I'm going to be there for you, but you still got to find it deep inside yourself. So that's what I was just sharing today. Like I said, it prompted me because of my social media posts that I had today. I did, like I said, if you follow me on social media, you'll see my journey with my weight loss journey in it. When I look at the pictures, it's just amazing to see how I developed this self love and with this illness of rheumatoid arthritis, just accepting myself and really just being like, you know what, it's okay. I might not move and do things like everybody else does, but I always find a way. If you know me, I'm going to find a way. If you say we're going somewhere, we're going to work it out and find a way. But it really prompted this conversation of self love. Plus, listening to other panels. Shout out Tierra Latrice. She's live right now. She's also doing something about self love and how we can we have to do this shadow work and you have to tap into those type of things so that you will be able to um, survive and understand like you have to do this work in order to succeed. Oh, there's Blended Healing, Peace and Love. I was just talking about you. Like I said, subscribe to her. Man, she's amazing. She'll have you laughing and crying all in one session. But I just love the things that we're doing and having this self awareness and this forgiveness. You have to forgive not only yourself, it's so much deeper than forgiveness of yourself. That's the first part of it. But then we break down the other as she breaks down the other aspects of forgiveness on how on what we need to do. But it's very, very difficult when you're going through a physical illness, a mental illness, to find that type of love, but you have to really go search and dig deep. And that's when you ask for guidance, however you do that through meditation, prayer, or what your choice is, and tap into that. And once you find your love, the true love for yourself, it's amazing. Don't let the journey stop once you find it though. Continue, and continue to grow and find that self-love. So I just wanted to share a couple of things with you guys just so just go live. There's so much negativity on the YouTubes. And then plus Greedy called me out last week and said he wanted to know about some self-love. So I figured I better come and tap in up here and just talk about self-love and just give examples of what has worked in my life. And then, like I said, with me in my journey, if you look through my social media, you'll see the presence of how my life transformed. And like you can see a big difference. And I know the difference is because I continue to go on the journey of self-love and be around those that are motivating and uplifting. Even in these YouTube streets, I get a little distracted sometimes, but I always seem to come back to those that I resonate with. And today was one of them days. I said, I'm not going to go to anybody's channels where they're talking about each other and so forth. I always start my day off with blended healing listening to her. And I said today, you know what, I'm just going to go and listen to channels that are uplifting. And when you say those words, it happened. I end up being on, there's also another Miss Parker that she did a beautiful build about addiction. It was nice. And then I was over at Tierra's for a little bit. And you see how it just sort of, when you say something, it all starts to blend in and it all seems to work. And it just, the universe and your ancestors work in connection to help you get to your purpose. So that's what my I said, let me just come up here and of course do my promotions like I always do and just talk about that for a few minutes just to give encouragement that no matter what, find that love within yourself. Because without that love for yourself, it's not gonna work. You have to find it within you. That's the only way you can give love to others. And that's what I had to learn and forgiving yourself. And you don't forgive others for them, you forgive them for yourself. And that doesn't mean I forgive you and everything's okay. That means I forgive you and I love you and I'm okay. That's the way I take that. So I wanted to just share those things with you. Okay, hold on. I see Aladdin's in the building. Hold on. Hey, hello. Can you hear me? I think we lost him. Okay, he'll be back. But yeah, I wanted to really just, talk about that. And hey, Dorita, thank you for showing up. Peace and love to you, sis. I miss you. Um, just to really talk about, like I said, the self love and how you should love yourself. Yes, I did, Miss Copper. Miss Parker, I did get your email and I will respond to you, but definitely I want to build with you. Hold on, here we go again. Hello, hello, Aladdin.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you
Uh,
doing?
but the technology doing its own thing.
Every
I had
time we're
like
together.
I had like four Bluetooths trying to connect. So yeah, so I didn't hear you. You can't hear me. What's up? How you doing,
Hey,
my dude?
I'm doing fabulous. Just up here talking about self love. I know you seen my post today. Um,
Hmm.
And it made me just be like, wow, the journey that I've been through. And I just wanted to share that, with people, especially that
Hmm.
weight loss journey. Like, if you see that first picture and then look at the rest of the pictures, it's like, wow, which you were a very big part of that. Like, if you look at your pictures, you can see the difference as well. Because we went on that, you're the reason why I went on that journey. But it was just something that prompted me to, come up and talk about it and tell people that no matter what, they can get through these things. They can it's a lot of work, but it's possible to get through these things, and with the right people and loving yourself, you can definitely do that because man, this world is crucial out here. So,
Hmm. Indeed, indeed.
what are some of the
And
things you do for self-love?
cook like I'm doing right now. Take myself out on a date. Don't gotta worry about nobody else. I go to a whole restaurant, expensive restaurant. Let me put it that way.
Oh,
They got
okay.
the bougie plant based food. You know what I'm saying? I go there all by myself. Take
Oh, I know
myself on
that's
a
right.
date. I go on solo dates. I'll go. Man, I went. So there's like this. Well, but just for everybody listening, um, out here we got a place called One Up. I don't know if they got that everywhere, but
Mhm.
it's basically like an arcade, an adult arcade, and it's kind of they have liquor and stuff. I don't drink, so I didn't drink, but it's like basically where you take somebody for a date. Really, that's really what you would do. It's like an
Mhm.
arcade thing. I went by myself. Shoot, everybody was all coupled up. I was in there by myself playing pinball and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I take myself out dolo, solo dolo all the time. That's one of my biggest ways of doing it. Not worrying about somebody to come with me. I mean, I would love for people to come with me, or love to even have a date, but
Mhm.
I don't allow that to stop me from doing things that's going to put my spirit in a high vibration by doing something I want to do. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I go on dates by myself all the time. So yeah, I totally, totally get that. Shout out to Ghetto Child. I'm sorry, I don't think I spoke to you, Ghetto Child. Oh, Sunkiss. Thank you guys for showing up. Please like and share for me. I appreciate you guys. You guys can hit the panel too if you want. We're talking about self-love and things that we do. I know Aladdin. I know we talk about like the other thing that popped up, like I said, was the four agreements. We speak highly of that. I know that has helped me as well. And like I said, I'm just gonna keep stressing this because this has been helping me. I'm doing a forgiveness series. I know I told you and Chrissy and Greedy about it, and it's just like amazing that this little journey that I'm going through. And like I said, I had some moments where I got emotional. I had some moments where I laughed, and it was just like
You actually didn't tell me, ma.
I
I
thought
don't
I
know what you're
told
talking.
y'all on the panel one time
I ain't.
behind the scenes. Oh,
Was
okay.
was it during BYOB? Because I ain't been
It
on the
was
panel
before.
if it
It was
ain't been
before.
on that. I
Yeah,
haven't been
that's
on no.
it was
You my
before
first
we
panel in a while, so.
yeah, I know. It was before we went live. I had told y'all that I was doing a forgiveness thing. You probably don't remember because we talked about, but yeah, it's
Um,
been it's been a journey. Um that's been something that's really touched me, and I feel that, people need to do those type of things for self-love, like find something that is motivating you, read a book or do some meditation, go out in nature, which I need to do more. That's a big
Yeah,
difference
that's the
too as
main
well.
thing I do.
Yeah.
Sure, yesterday I let the sun cook me, man. I was sweating and everything, didn't give a damn. I sat there in that damn grass. I did some yoga and then I meditated and then I just sat there. Like, I mean, I'm talking about sunbathing, like let the sun just tear my ass up. I was sweating
Mhm.
everything. I acted like I was like, just out in the wilderness, like if I was
Mhm.
just like a random animal. And I just laid there and let the sun just bathe on me. I'll
Mhm.
be doing that kind of stuff. Not everybody's into those type of things, but I feel it's beneficial. I feel like getting some sun and stuff like that is beneficial to your self health. Um, but yeah, as far as that forgiveness thing, I already know. I know.
Mhm.
I went on that journey. Shoot, years ago.
Yeah, I did too, but this I needed, how you circle back, like how we always go back to. Oh, thank you for that information, Blended Healing. She said he has Don Miguel has affirmation cards. I'm going to check that out. Um, but yeah, like I go back to many things that I've done because like the Four Agreements, I've read that like 2 or 3 times, but sometimes I have to go back and be like, let me go back. The Alchemist, I go back and, look at that as well. Those type of things. You still have you find yourself like, let me go back and listen or read this. There's a lot of people that are on YouTube that I listen to as well that help through the journey as well. But yeah, sometimes we have to do a reverse just a restart to get back to where we're at or to grow. I don't think the growing ever stops though.
hmm Yeah, that forgiveness is a factor. My bad. Is it loud? Cause I got these mushrooms all sauteing, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
we hear you cooking, but it's all good.
All right. Yeah, that forgiveness though is real. When you forgive somebody and forgive
Mhm.
yourself, like I was saying though,
Mhm.
I sent you I wrote you letter. So
Right.
I've been through that journey. I wrote them letters, man, them forgiveness letters and sent them to people. So I know how that forgiveness can actually help you gain perspective. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what it does. It's like a spiritual perspective within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't
Mhm.
no, cause it's who you forgiving and who you felt did something, or you know what I'm saying? Like all that's personal. So it ain't no like there's not a specific way. Like people can tell you to do it, but when you go into your childhood traumas or your relationship traumas, that's all what you was interacting with. So you gotta like it's like a big
Mhm.
ass mirrors in the way now, and you gotta look at that motherfucker and be like, damn, look at all this. And you, you
Exactly,
know,
exactly, exactly. You see, Sun Kid says some people can appreciate solitude, let alone being still and quiet. That is so true. Until you actually do it, then you be wanting it to be quiet. You into like I was a people person, I didn't like being alone at all until I actually had to be in a situation. And then now I'm like, shoot, when y'all going home? What's going on? So totally agree with that. The solitude thing, it could be rough. Oh, hey, Sir Drop, peace and love. Thank you for showing up. Um, they definitely when you want to be alone now is like a good thing for me because I like the quiet time. I like talking to myself and all that. Definitely just to get my thoughts together. Hey, Dangerous, peace and love to you. Thanks for showing up. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share this live out for me. But yeah,
indeed, indeed, my dudes, you right.
definitely. But yeah, it's just like I said, to see the transformation when you go back and look and see the transformation of yourself and it's a good thing. Oh man, it's like I was like, who is that girl in those pictures? So really seeing that transformation made me be like, it was a journey, and I'm still going through the journey, and I know that I'm on the right track because I feel it, and I know the intention. My intention is to help promote self love because I feel that self love is needed. You have those around you, and you have people like us talking about it. But when you really have, there's going to be a time where you need to just tap into yourself. And that's what you got to do. And that's when that
I'm
occurs.
I'm grateful you live and you can say it. Think I'm too young. They don't be hearing me. I've been
They hear-
saying that. I've been saying it for years. I'm sorry. Don't get me started. I'm just
no,
saying I'm
look,
having
look
a
at
moment.
Linda Hidden. Look what she said. He's speaking the truth. The struggle is see. No, but this is why we are creating these platforms together to do things like this, so that they do know. But I know this
They
is
gonna hear you though. That's what I'm saying. Listen, my dukes, they gonna hear you because you an elder. I guess I was too young and they didn't hear me. So I just, what I'm saying, do
well,
me,
let me
rock
tell
with those
y'all
that
out
resonate.
there that I learned from him, and I say this all the time, you guys. This is my son, for those that don't know, and I raised him, but he taught me. So don't let age stop you from taking advice from people or vice versa. We hear that, I hear that a lot, Aladdin. The elders need to step out the way and let the young people, and then the elders be like, these young people don't know what they start talking about. But I think we're supposed to work together.
But that's all. That's all. Some of this stuff ain't indoctrination. It's just biasness.
Facts. Facts.
So, like, what I mean is the young people that's saying the old people need to get out the way. When they get old, they gonna be complaining about the young people because they just being biased based upon where they at in their reality. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people is just biased on how we should get certain information or connect and move a certain way. So yeah, I think it's teamwork make the dream work.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it's just how it go.
Peace
Teamwork
and
make
love
the
to
dream work.
Professor X. Oh, look at her. Thank you, Professor X. Peace and love, sis. You right though. That's why I feel like we have to create a community. Like, and then that's even hard. You know the
I think
struggle.
I
Go ahead.
yeah, I think we gotta do better at manifesting it instead of
Mm-hmm.
forcing it or questioning why it's not happening because that also allows the opposite to still stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're like in a sense of worry or a sense of being anxious or desperate, that the universe is going to look at that as if you are missing something or you are moving in the way of I can't think of the word. I got so much things popping in my mind, but basically lacking. Like the
Mm-hmm.
universe pays attention to lack or abundance. So if you come in with an abundant mindset, um, it's easier to manifest positive things you want. If you come in with a lack mindset, you you know you manifest what you already get in lack. So it's like I think with as far as the community building, I think we just gotta really like just show gratitude. You know what I mean? Gratitude is one of the quickest ways to kind of skip
Mm-hmm.
that lack mindset or that lack feeling that you may have when you're just grateful for the things that's around you to be grateful for. And then that creates more abundance in your mindset, and you can attract more of what you're looking for based on what you're looking for.
Exactly. And then what I found out through my journey is once you are basically know what your purpose is, it's hard to ignore that. Even if you try to ignore it, because I tried to do that. I was like, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. But it kept popping up and it kept popping up. So, like, once you are in tune with yourself and with the universe, ancestors, etc., once you know your purpose, you have to go fulfill that purpose. And then once you start living in that purpose, you'll see how things will start moving in that direction. It's an amazing feeling because you'd be like, what's going on? And it's really things moving in your direction and things working in a way to help you build a community or be with like-minded ones and resonate with. And we don't like always agree on everything, and that's okay. Like I tell my people here at work, because I'm a manager, that it's okay because family don't always agree, but families should love each other and we should move in love. That's the number one thing that I, love and preach all the time is move in love. If you move in love, thank you, Blended Healing. I'll see you later. Thank you. Tomorrow, probably. Yeah. Thank you for showing up. If you move in love, like it makes a big difference. That's just with me. Like I feel like moving in love is a way to do that and knowing your purpose in life. And once you know your purpose and what you're supposed to do, don't ignore it. Go ahead and move with it because if you don't, you're going to be like, why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Because you're not moving in your purpose. You've been told several times, and I'm speaking to myself. You've been told several times what you're supposed to do, and you're wondering what's going on and what's missing. You have to move in your purpose. And once you do that, you'll start to see things move in a way that you are creating the things that you want to create. Oh, hold on. Sir drops here. Hold on. Hey, drop. Hello.
What's going on? What's happening with y'all, man? Y'all should
Yeah.
start a series, man.
What up, Drop? What's good, bro?
And drop
Gratitude.
always coming telling somebody like y'all should do what we should do, what we should be doing.
Yeah, yeah. Mama and son. You know how many people would tune into that?
Well, we low
Yeah.
key doing that anyway. That's you right there, drop. That was like the purpose of me, getting starting my channel so we could start doing that and showing family, a family thing. They just be waiting for me to push the button, drop. It be me. It be me. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what's up, man. Well,
What's going
shit,
on with
man. I'm
you?
writing some bars,
Yeah.
doing my same old thing, man. Just marinating, rolling like a pair of Dayton's.
You you need to make a video or
Right.
something to promote. Drop. You good at
Well, do
making
I
them
have
Right, you
shorts.
know the visual. Yeah, I do. I do need to get some visuals out there, but
Yeah.
well,
I ain't
if
ready
I
yet.
get one, I'm gonna send it to you because I might have somebody work on something so we could start getting it promoted. We trying to promote that, so get you out there because I know you
Oh
probably busy.
yeah, yeah. When I move to stick shift, it's in full gear. I'm in neutral right now. I'm just playing it by ear. I know when to shoot the shot though, and when I shoot it, it's gonna be all the way there, man. It's gonna be a nice shot. It's gonna be a bullseye.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I do be bullshitting. I ain't gonna even lie. I be bullshitting. Like in my real life, it be people trying to get at me, and I just be
Yeah, because
bullshit.
look at that right there. You see? Can you see the comments?
What it say? No, I
Dangerous
can't see
said,
it. Hold on, let me go.
drop. Chris sent his session to me. Send me your verse, whether you can, and I will mix everything. So there you go. See, drop. They on you.
Right? Yeah, I sent the song to Chris. Chris ain't sent the verse back, so I can put my verse on it. So if I put my verse on it, I don't know where Chris put in his verse at. So I'm hoping that when I sent it to Chris, he put it in the second spot, and then I round it off. But I'm waiting on Chris. It ain't me on this one, Dangerous.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
It's
off
all good.
top. Yeah.
Hey, Lady Shay. Oh, I'm gonna need you to hit the panel if you can. That's my girl. But yeah, drop. So just so everybody knows, let me go tell everybody the 13 people in here that on July 15th, Sir Drop will be doing a battle against AP. At what is it? What time? 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. It's a pay-per-view event though, $10. Don't be tripping off of $10 because y'all know y'all can't even go buy a meal at a fast food restaurant for less than $10. So support
Hey,
what we do.
my first. My first verse is worth $10, so you're not gonna lose your money.
Let's go, drop. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead, drop. Talk
Hey,
your talk.
but here's what it. No, here's the problem I'm facing. Right, there's two different genres. There's two different human beings that's gonna be watching this. Right, you got the new school and the old school, and you got the in between. So there's three people that's gonna be watching this. So I don't expect nobody to win clearly. I expect people that's looking for the type of shit I say to say I won, and the people that looking for the type of shit he say to say he won. I don't think there's gonna be a clear winner, unbiasedly. Put it like that. It's a style clash. Like Biggie and Tupac, two different styles. It's what you like. It's what you prefer. So I don't know. In my world, he dead. In
You know what
somebody
though,
else's
drop.
world, what's happening?
I think though, cause I hear you on what you're saying, but I think personally, uh, if a motherfucker got a certain line, it don't matter how they rap, that is memorable based upon their opponent. Like they said something about that person that is unforgettable. It won't even matter what kind of style they got, because in battle rap, that's what matters. It's like, do you remember some of the shit he said about this man that stood out? You know what I mean? Like, that's
Hey,
what matters.
but here's what they doing, right? To take that essence away, they do things like bar breakdown, right? So cool. After you done, what you said was memorable forever. What they said is memorable for a week, but it only take a week to win. So when you go to the bar breakdown, you'll be like, "Ooh, that was cold, Sir Drop." Then you go to the other bar, that was all right, Aboriginal power. And then I don't drop a punchline. They drop a bunch of mediocre punchlines. So now it's in a boxing ring, it's 4-1. You drop the power punch, but they not gonna look at it as a knockout punch. They not even cut from that cloth. They don't even understand it. You understand me? So, like I said, it's gonna be two different eyes and ears on this battle. It's gonna people. It's gonna be people that say, "Damn, I never heard nobody say that before, and I never will." That's me, right? Then you gonna have people that say, "Man, that nigga say a lot of shit," and they don't care if somebody else can say it. They don't. They're not gonna care that it sound like another rapper. Like, man, you sound like another rapper. You using another rap. The new school don't care about that. The old school was like you gotta be original. So once you original, you gotta fight uphill because you considered old school.
Hmm. Okay, I see where you coming from. That makes sense. That's just how it is nowadays anyway. You right. That original shit just ain't, man, music so unoriginal now. I'll be listening to all this shit, this new shit. Man, they take everyone's beat that's back in the gap. Man, I heard a song where they just remixed Lil Bow Wow when he was a little ass kid song. And it's like, damn, man, you couldn't come up with another way to remix it or nothing. Like, there's so many people just using the same old beats, making new songs, no originality. It's crazy.
Bro, it's so bad now though. I can go into AI, take Tupac song and make Eminem say it. Ain't that insane? Eminem will say word for word, all eyes on me, off AI. Not Eminem really saying it. It takes the lyrics and put it in Eminem's voice. That shit is about to change the whole game, bro. Trust me, bro. It's fucked up. The game about to change. That remember when Wu Tang came out, Bobby Digital, and it went from analog to digital. It's about to even change from that. So if you That's why, man, I got a couple little verses with Obama saying it. I got Obama saying my rap that I wrote. Tyson Fury saying a rap I wrote. um all type of weird different voices saying the raps I wrote. I write a rap, I put it through the thing, and it say it to me, and then I put it on YouTube. It's insane. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can write a rap and have Snoop Dogg say it, but it's deeper than that. I can take King of Higher Self song, push it through the app, and guess who's singing King of Herself song? Anybody I want. So now I can have Yo Gotti singing King of Herself song. It's changing the game. It's about to change as we know it. So if everybody that can't write, half of these niggas can't write and read, so they freestyle. All them is out the picture. If you can't write, and if you can't write for somebody, don't write. Everybody can write for themselves. But if I'm writing for Alicia Keys, I'm not gonna write what I'm writing in my raps for Alicia Keys. I gotta put my mind in Alicia Keys' body and write for Alicia Keys. If you can't do these things in the near future, man, you ain't gonna be shit. Fuck performing and all that. They got their performers. Now all you do is gotta say the lyrics in the booth and then put the voice of Beyonce. Forget auto tune. Just sing and we gonna give you Beyonce voice. That's how simple it is now. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. It's taking the art form away. But yeah, y'all got it. I'm about to drop down. Let y'all finish y'all whole thing that y'all doing. This shit fire.
You good? Thank you, Drop. Appreciate you.
All right.
Appreciate
Hey, drop. Before you leave, tell me one thing you do for my Duke show. One
Oh
thing you
yeah.
do for yourself that shows yourself self love. Before you leave, tell us something that you do.
Um, I wink. I wink in the mirror.
Right.
All
Your
the
ass
time.
is silly.
Hey, if I can't wink, I'ma stare at it and cry. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna just look at my disgusting self. Like, bro, you a piece of shit. And when I'm doing good, I wink. I always judge myself every day, bro. To keep my
Mm,
goals in life, bro. I don't
mm.
let nobody else judge me. Can't nothing nobody tell me. I ain't listening to these niggas. Man, fuck y'all. I told myself the same thing. Hey, you drunk as hell, drunk. Duh. You don't think I told myself that? Hey, but
Your
yeah,
ass is funny.
So you're talking to yourself.
no,
That's what you said.
no,
You talk.
I'm aware of myself before I'm aware of anybody else. I'm a queen.
That's a good answer.
That
Hey,
is.
but look, crime. I want to start a group or some type of organization or association, but it's called crime, right? And it's called creating revenue in my environment. So now we
Mm,
can change the focus
Mm,
on crime, and we can really make it big
mm-hmm.
and get funded and push it to the little kids so they look at crime as something different instead of
mm.
something negative.
That's a good idea,
You know what
Drop.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's a good
They
idea.
gonna steal it though. I wouldn't be surprised
But
if both
don't be mad when
Snapchat and don't go live
you don't.
today.
You know what?
You a fool.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad if somebody take your ideal because that means your ideal is great and it's getting spread. And if you created it, that's okay. That's why I say that mean it might hit different ears over here. You know, we have different crowds, so it's okay. We can still do it. That's a good idea, though. I'm
I
with it.
bet.
I'm here to support that. Lady Shay in the building. Hey, sis.
What's good, goddess?
Oh, there she
Peace and respect, everyone. Hope y'all can hear me.
Yes, we
Yep,
can. How are you
we hear
today?
you.
I'm doing pretty good.
You're
Um,
doing pretty good.
multitasking over here, but As promised, caught you live, so had to jump up real quick. Salute to
I,
everyone in the chat and on the panel.
I
Good to
appreciate
hear.
you.
Good to hear from you, Lady Shay, as always.
Hmm.
You know you
So
one of my favorites.
he got me up here cracking it. Lady Shay, did you see what we were talking about? You know, it's the subject me and you already touched, but we was talking about self-love, and I was asking everybody what are the things that they do to promote self-love. So you want to answer? You want to answer that if you can?
No, yeah, I didn't hear the question, but hmm, and go in nature. That's
Oh,
really what I do to help, discipline my self love, if that makes
indeed.
sense.
That was one of our answers. Yeah. What you be doing when you go to nature? Let's see what's different. What you like to do when you out in that good old Mother Earth?
Well, usually, listen to the surrounding sounds. Gotta be really quiet. Um,
Mm,
so I can just pick up on different energies, so to speak. Always listen out for the birds or, cats, dogs, or if I'm at the beach, always with the sea creatures.
okay.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. Like, I know I got to do that more. I know being in Vegas, like I'm spoiled because Colorado is beautiful. If y'all haven't visited Colorado, like this is a good time, and or especially like right when it turns fall and you see all the trees, they have so many different colors and leaves. But it's a little bit harder here in Vegas because it's the desert, you know. I find little spaces, and what's so disheartening, which Aladdin got to experience. We had the Hoover Dam that's not far. Do you know there ain't even no water in there? So like that part of nature's gone. It's just like finding spots in nature in certain states is a little bit difficult than it is. Like I was spoiled when I was back in Colorado because there's a lot of this. The mountains, you're just surrounded by mountains and there's trees everywhere. So it's a little bit difficult, but I definitely love nature. So like when I go out there and just drive in the car, I'm just happy because it's just trees everywhere and grass everywhere because it's nature. But you have to find tourist states like this, you have to find those little gems and spots. They have a red rocks up here too that you can go see, but I do notice that a lot of things by nature it's not there, like waterfalls and things. So you just got to go search and find those places. They definitely help you tap in and relax. But yeah, that I mean, definitely what nature is one of the ways. Of course, meditation. And what I learned is with meditation, I used to be the person. I know Aladdin and Chrissy had a build on this because I'm glad they did because I was like, I thought meditation always meant that you have to be like legs crossed, certain position, and all that. But yes, that stuff helps. But I've learned to just meditate off the dome. Like if I need to calm down, or especially as I was speaking about my illness, when I get a pain, I'll go into a deep meditation, like right in the middle of me walking. I'll just go into meditation and like I'm like, oh wow, this really works. Hey Doogie, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. Yeah. So I learned to just, do that meditation like it's off the rip. I could just go into a meditation. And it seems to work too. That helps with my self improvement as well. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say, music also is
Oh,
definitely a relaxer, I guess you could say, so to speak. I don't know. It's I'm one with music. I always find music in
I feel
anything I do. Any place I always just find it. So it's part of me. I ain't gonna deny it no more. I'm gonna accept it all. Gonna accept it all. But yeah, I've been to Vegas one time. Not much. I would say what I seen. um,
Yeah.
nature. But yeah, you just gotta pick and choose and really just get out there. Um, like myself being over in here in California, there's a lot I haven't seen yet. So yeah,
Yeah,
just gotta get your feet
California.
wet.
Yeah. I didn't know you were that close. Uh-oh. We don't have to do. You know how many times I go to California, Lady Shay. Thank you, Doogie. I appreciate you. Yeah, I go to California often, so we're definitely gonna have to. I did not know you were
That's
that
what
far.
I've been telling Lady Shay. I'm gonna pull up on her one time. I just ain't been there in about the past year and a half. But yeah, ma, I've been saying, hey, Lady Shay, I'm about to see you. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I
A
didn't know
lot
you
of
were there.
us, a lot of us on YouTube are more East Coast. Like there's not that many West Coast
Mhm.
people. I've been
Mhm.
noticing that too.
Yeah,
A lot
mostly
of people.
everybody I mess with is on the East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a few of us that's West Coast on West Coast time or West Coast vibes. So yeah, Lady Shay, we gonna have to see. Even my mom said it.
So don't be surprised. Hey, Miss Parker, there's my other Miss Parker in the building. Man, when I tell you the people that I've been listening to, she had a very, very touching and emotional build today about addiction. Salute to the lady that was on the panel and the guy, like for them to tell their story about addiction and how they went through the battle and how their surviving was very heartfelt and took a lot of courage. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Miss Parker. She has a lot of good builds like that. We're supposed to be doing something and it's my fault, Miss Parker, because I've been slacking and we'll get together. But yeah, she that's prompted this live too, because I was like, wow, this woman was on there amazing telling her whole story, non-filtered, just what she went through, like went through the mud and how she was addicted and how other people had came on the panel and shared their story, and just to see those people surviving made me think of self-love and prompted this live as well. So shout out to Miss Parker, my other Miss Parker. That's Miss Parker, Miss Parker. I got two Miss Parkers, but yeah. So make sure y'all sub to her. That's like I said, she helped me to. I was like, let me go over here and talk about self-love. Between her and Tiara, it was back to back, so I figured it was my turn to come over here and talk about self-love. But Lady Shay, to touch on the music thing, I feel you on that because, like, music, oh man, I feel like that's my love language. I can listen to music and certain songs touch me a certain way and I'd be like, oh, like, or even I think that's what the passion, and I know Aladdin has that passion too. I think that's why we do the BYO because we love, like, he got me into battle rapping. I didn't know nothing because I was like, this rap is so, the rap that we have. And he was like, Mom, listen to this. And I started listening to that. And when people express themselves through music, it's, to me, that's universal. Like, who don't like music? So that's a universal type of healing that you can get as well. So I definitely agree with you about the music thing because I tap into that as well. Absolutely.
Mm. And you said her name was Miss Parker. Yeah, shout out to you. That is very deep.
Yeah.
I myself was going through that very thing. Categorizing, so to speak, my addictions and zeroing in where and why and how I picked up these little habits, addictions. So yeah, it always stems from somewhere, and when you analyze that, it definitely helps therapeutic wise. They could just mellow out and listen to some music and just really, accept it. It's okay. You had a bad day. Just learn from it, learn the lesson, keep it moving.
Yeah. She even talked about herself, which I didn't know. Like I said, it took so much courage for people to do this. Like, that's why I was like, what am I over here? Because I have my illness. And I'm good with it, but as sometimes I sort of could be like, I don't want to talk about it. But I seen the courage that they did and the courage they went up there and talked about something that was very, very personal. And I'm like, I'm tripping. I ain't even half the stuff they went through in the battle and that courage. like I said, made me be like, let me go live and share some stories and talk about self love because it takes a lot of courage to speak on those type of things. But I feel that with those type of people doing that, that helps people to grow. Like it made me go live because I'm like, hey, let me go live because it was so it was emotional. Like I said, we had some emotional times crying, listening to the story. Well, at least I did, I should say. But it just makes you know that, hey, there's always somebody that's worse than you or going through something that you went through, but look at their outcome and how their outcome is to help other people. And that's what I firmly stand on. I want to be able to help people to have self love, to feel love, and to just know that it's okay. I don't want anyone to feel that they have to take their life or do things harmful to their self when you can tap into yourself and find that type of love. So, yeah, definitely has some good highlights today on YouTube. I usually be like I said, I had to check myself. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go to none of these other I have some channels that I go to and I entertain it. Look at him showing that good food. He ain't right. Anyway, he wrong for that. y'all see
Oh,
y'all
that
see
does
that?
look good. What is that?
It looks like Oh, did he make his macaroni?
This is my bad. I was on mute. I didn't know. But this
Mm-hmm.
is um goddamn portobello mushrooms. I couldn't think of the name. Portobello mushrooms, microgreens, jalapenos, and some oyster mushrooms. And I made some vegan cheese from scratch. Yes, I did make it, mom. I just had to. I
I'm
gotta show off
so
sometimes. You know what I
hating.
mean?
No, no. Well, I told him we was going like Miss Parker. There's some vegan food. She was like, I told her, I said my son be doing the vegan food. So, oh man, I could taste it right now. That's so wrong.
Hey, I haven't even tasted it before. It's like I could taste it. Yeah, you're so wrong for that.
That looks so
I'm
delicious.
not wrong. That's motivation right there. What you
But we
mean?
can't
That's
have none right now. That's
that.
why it's
Oh,
wrong.
oh, I just displayed my self love. I guess you're right. I'm sorry.
No, no, he didn't turn it. That's how you do that there. Hey, Smoke Signal, did I speak to you, Smoke? Hey, Smoke Signal. That was good, Aladdin. That was good. That was good. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Dang, that looks so good. Now he didn't distracted me from the topic, girl. No, look, he said email. Look here, I'll show you. He want the recipe.
Hell yeah, Smoke. I got you, homie. He said,
Uh,
email the recipe. Hell yeah.
when
I
we
got
get
you.
when we get together, we gotta try to we get down when we together. And for y'all that don't know, I know he gonna be like mom, but Aladdin's birthday's coming up, so I'm getting ready. He's about to be dirty 30. But anyway, we gonna be cooking, and when we get together, we get down. We get down with the food. So we'll have to see if we can at least post it or put it on there so y'all can see it. But yeah, that's a way
Oh,
of
of
self
course.
love.
I'm sorry. My bad. Apologies.
No,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to say, just in case I don't get a chance to later, happy solar Tuesday.
Oh, you got some time, Lady Shay. I appreciate it early, but I'm not until July 10th, so you still got some time, love. It is cancer season though, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I
So
was waiting
I
for
guess
him.
I guess I can take it early because it is cancer season. The moon season, aka summer solstice, aka the moon cycle rulership. The hottest days, some of the hottest days of the year. So I'll embrace that. It's still my season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll go live
shout
before
out to
then.
everybody in the chat too. I ain't been saying nothing because I've been cooking, but yeah, shout out to everyone.
Yeah, you didn't make the chat hungry. That's what happened.
Good. Good. It's gorilla food too. This ain't lion food. It's gorilla food. Mushrooms that look like meat, huh? It look like meat. Oh, and then what I did, I put some barbecue. I seasoned the mushrooms as I sauteing them, and I put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them before I threw it in with that cheese I made. You know what I'm saying? Shit, fire. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to start. I need to start uploading videos of just
Yeah.
regular stuff I do.
I
It'd
think
be so
when
hard to do it on the moment because I'll be in the moment. I don't be want to pull my phone out and do all that. That'd be an extra job.
maybe if we
And
remember when
maybe
we're
just
together,
chill.
we can do it. Yeah, I could say, "Hey, get the phone out." Okay, dangerous son is a
Yeah,
cancer.
so I was just gonna say. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can. No, you know how
Shout
we
shout
do.
out to your son, man. I bet you he a real genuine dude. He probably be real in tune with way things are, cause he got to be emotional.
Right.
And I know he'd be like, "Nah, Dad, this is what it is, homie. This is how I want it to be." He might complain a little bit. Cancers, complain and cry a little bit, but there's always a reason. We ain't just doing that shit for no reason. Best believe. For cancers complaining or crying or emotional, there is a reason behind it. It ain't just for no reason.
He said he's gonna be on the show tomorrow. He mean gonna it's gonna okay, let's go. Little dangerous, like Greedy just said he's gonna be on the show tomorrow. So everybody, please make sure you tune in. This is a perfect time to do my promo to DBD Music Radio going down tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Need to be there. It'd be so lit. We have a good time in that chat. I'll be feeling like we at the club. So y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap into DBD Radio. Y'all need to tap in now because it's gonna get big. You already want to be in the know now. But
So you know what else I do for self love that I'm about to do soon that I'm sure a lot of people's gonna, feel some type of way that I'm gonna do.
I already
I
know what you're gonna say.
what am I about to say?
Disappear.
hmm
I already
Yep.
know.
Yep. I'll disappear. I fast from it all, not just from food. I'm talking about apps. Won't be on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I won't be on my phone, let alone just any app. Won't really watch TV like that. I'll be journaling. I'll be reading, and if I am on YouTube, it's gonna be like less social, meaning I'm looking up something that's putting me in a certain vibration of where I want to be. Like it might just be listening to motivational videos for like a month or two, or certain topics like self healing or self love, or um, just any kind of self improvement video. That's what I would be consuming, or reading a book, or just really being in nature more to get more downloads within. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do too, and I'm finna do it soon here. After my birthday, I'm gonna take a nice little break and just really, fast from it all, push all of it away. Detachment. You know what I'm saying? Detachment is key. A lot of codependency issues come from the people that think they can't detach from certain things. And then something that I always keep in my mind is that you was born by yourself with nothing. You was just born. You didn't have no soulmate. You didn't even really know who your mama was. You didn't know none of that until you was old enough to grasp what things are. So basically what I'm saying is you was already born by yourself without needing anything. But it's just like you get so conditioned based upon the things you interact with in your reality, or the things you end up liking or you're attracted to, things like that. And it gets hard for you to detach from it based upon the desires or the pleasure you get from them things. But yet when you detach, you kind of find yourself more. You get clarity on yourself more. You get that perfect introspect within your own mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I do to do self love. Yeah, I'll fast as far as my health too. I'll stop eating food. I'll juice, do liquids, straight tea, herbal teas, fruit and veggie juices, and smoothies. That's all I would eat. And I'll just detach from all the apps, no Netflix, none of that shit. Like all that shit just on hold. And yeah, I'll just get in my little spiritual healing bag or my self introspect bag and do some major work, come up with some clean ass ideas, and also allows you to put energy into things that you've been neglecting. Maybe there's a business you've been needing to put more time and energy into. Now you can do that. Maybe there's some ideas that you want to put things into. Now you can do that. Maybe it's time with certain people that you want to put energy into. Now you can do that. You know, maybe there's some projects, just creative things you want to do. It ain't even gotta require business, money, or anything. Just something for yourself that you've been neglecting. But due to the fact you've been getting sidetracked to all these distractions or all these different things that you find pleasure in, you ain't been able to do it. But now you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there because that is like something I'm really looking forward to. Like after the month of July, around August, I know I'm gonna go real hard and just, isolating myself, taking a break from all this bull crap in a whole totality. Just let it all, take a break from it and just really tap into certain things. Like some of my personal goals, like I've been wanting to do kickboxing classes for years, and I found the spot, I found the prices and everything. Like I already know what I need to do to start doing it. I just sidetracked from doing it because of other things, or like I got a lot of crystals that I want to wrap up, wrap in copper wire and get back into that. I haven't been doing that due to the other things. So, just those other things that you may have in your mind, like, dang, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I ain't got the time to do this, or I know this is going to benefit me better if I actually put energy into that. When you take a break from all the other things that really ain't giving you that value, you're able to put value into things that, I mean, you're able to put energy into things that do have value. So yeah, I just wanted to express that real quick.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because part of, well, a big part, of my journey of that journey that I have for losing weight and for to heal me was fasting. We went on that journey together, and that's when I had totally left meat alone and stopped eating. Well, no, at that time, no, yeah, I went total vegan. No, wait, I think I was still doing cheese, and then when I was not with you, I did that. So I've been vegan for about 2 years now, but it was a journey. Like people just understand that you have to go at your own pace when you're doing your self love uh, journey because you have to do it on your time because I couldn't do it on his time. Even though we did it together, it was awesome because you had somebody there and you did it, but then you still have your own time where I had to, when I was by myself, I was like, oh, I got to do this. And it made me be accountable for me. But that definitely helped with my journey. That's where I'm just going to be honest. If you guys look at the picture on social media, if you follow me, the weight loss was, I'm just saying, if you wanna lose weight fast, and then if you stick with it, you can, keep maintain the weight as well. I thought it was gonna come back right away, but it didn't, and I really, really like the fasting was a part of it. We did a, juice fast. We did juice, tea, and water, correct, Aladdin? Yeah, that's what we did, and, it was a I didn't think I could do it, 14 days straight. Y'all, with no solid food, but we did it, and I can definitely tell that I need to do it again. Like, I'm listening to you now, and I'm like, "Shoot, don't let me come back in August in Denver, and we do that fast because, like, I feel like I do need to do another one." But definitely part of the self-care was the juicing. I that is an amazing thing, juicing, which we learned that it has a lot of health benefits. We seen that happen with your father. He had a stroke and he did a juicing and you can't even tell he had a stroke. So definitely fasting is part of self awareness, self-careness, and to help you heal your body. That's where all the nutrients are in those fruits. So, and speaking of fruits, shout out to Big Dog Philly OG, the smoothie master. Peace and love to you. So definitely that I'm glad you did mention that because that's part of self-care. And I the journey is it's an amazing journey and you have your times where you be like, oh, I'm gonna tell you I didn't do this just to go back to eating animal products because people be like, I've heard people say that, which is weird to me, but to each his own. They go through a whole journey and be vegan and so forth, and then they be like, I just decided to eat meat. I don't understand it, but that's what they did. What I did was a lifestyle change. I don't have a problem being around people. Like I learned to know how to be around people that do that, but it's just what I chose to do, and then I stuck with it, and that's definitely part of my self love journey. So I'm glad you mentioned the fasting. Go ahead, Lady Shay.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to a little what you were saying, or what both of you were saying, right? In regards to self love. First of all, you got to figure out what love means to you, right? Because of course it's going to be different for everyone, and you got to go within, and you got to know your worth. You got to figure that out. Like, what do I really want, and how am I going to get it? Because I'm worth it, right? So once you accept that, there's no stopping. You know, you're not gonna. Well, I can't say that you won't get distracted, but it will be an easier transition to get back, so to say. Because you know where you're going, you know what you want, and you're not gonna take less. You know, and that's definitely part of self love, self worth. You know, you gotta accept that because you will get sidetracked. Because love, I tell you, it's a two-way street, right? So you can love it or you can hate it. It could be your downfall. It could be your greatest gift. It's up to you which path you're gonna choose. So yeah, I'm not gonna be too long-winded. Gotta jump down, multitasking. It's normal, but definitely appreciate you allowing me up. And salutes to both of you and everyone in the chat. Hope I get
Thank
to do it again.
thank you, Lady Shay. I appreciate you, and we doing what we said we was gonna do. Remember the was that Sunday when I hopped on your panel? So we just gonna continue doing that and sharing this positive vibes. And I appreciate you. Gratitude to you. And be looking for it. I'm not playing with you. We gonna find where you at in California now. So be on the lookout.
Uh
Yeah.
oh. Most definitely, wouldn't mind that at all. Wouldn't mind that at all. Might have to happen soon, like they say.
Hmm.
Sooner than later, rather sooner than later. But yeah, most much respect to you and gratitude as always. And we definitely will have to keep this going. All positive vibes and remember self love is the best love, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, Lady Shay, I might need a beat again. I was thinking about you. I've been making instrumentals and I was preparing to rap. And you popped in my mind. I was like, you know what? I think it's time for another collab. Send me one of them exotic beats again. You know what I'm saying? I surprise you with some words.
Let's go. And then we can put it on the DBD radio show. See how that works?
Oh, you got it, because I've been dibbling and dabbling here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up with one. You
All
already
right.
know.
Indeed. Gratitude, Lady Shay Butter, Dreamy Queen.
Absolutely. This yeah, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, um, I just like I said, wanted to tap in, talk about self-love. I was supposed to have me a special guest. I'm waiting to see if she gonna pop up on this, but um definitely with the self-love, like I just promote everybody to just tap in, really get to know your and it starts with your health too. Health is wealth. Like people don't understand your health is what you put in your body makes a big difference. You putting in things and especially now, did you see the thing about the fake meat, Aladdin? Hey, big dog
Mm-hmm.
Philly.
Yeah, I ain't surprised about
Yeah,
that.
I know. They already been doing it. I said they already been doing it, but they just now just making it known.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I said this is
What's good, OG? Gratitude.
yeah, peace and love.
Grand Rising, much love and respect to Goddess of the Love first and the King of Higher Self, and much love and respect to everybody in the chat. I heard y'all tapped in. I was over the enemy's public stream. Once he ended it, I seen y'all was live. I was like, let me come up. And, I'm not going to be long. I just want to give y'all love and respect first. And I wanted to tap in because y'all know I am a juicer. I love juicing. What I want to say is I'm gonna be very careful with my words. Our people trust the FDA too much. They trust the CDC too much. You know, uh, we don't know what really health is. You know, uh, I take pride in what I do. With my smoothies and my fruits and vegetables, I take pride in it. Because that's why I can say I'm 58 years old. I don't take a Tylenol. I haven't took a Tylenol in almost 30 years. I'm not on none of their medicines. I don't have no pre-existing conditions because I took care of my health while I was early. So I love what y'all doing. We got to do more of this. Health is wealth. You know, uh,
Indeed.
living a long life is wealth also. My mother 89 years old, still here, still have all her faculties. You know what I mean? So we got to look at, extending life. I'm trying to live as long as I can. If I can live to be 100, I'm trying. But we got to stop trusting these corporations that's running this world. Because like y'all talked about the fake meat, they approve that. They approve anything that's not good for us. But a lot of the stuff we eat in this country is banned in other countries. So we got to stop trusting the people that's providing this food to us. And I'm gonna land
AO,
right there. Much respect.
indeed. Hey, AOG. You know what's crazy? Mom, you check this out. Amani. I have a homegirl, OG, that moved to Indonesia. She went out there for a little while just to do like some deep cleaning and do some spiritual work. But she told me, compared to what the way we eating, she said every restaurant, every restaurant you can think of, no matter if they serve meat or not, they have smoothies and smoothie bowls, meaning like you could put like berries and granola and stuff on top of it and eat it. But they
And you
have
can
them
get your
every
fruit salad.
yeah, they have them every restaurant, no matter if they serve meat or not. And the pricing of it is only like $3. You get a whole fresh cold pressed juice for $3 out there. And it's just like unfortunate how the United States, I should say, do certain things a certain way to where we can't have it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like wow, like it blew my
Yes,
mind.
sir.
She told me that today. And and a lot of their stuff is organic compared to our stuff, you know what I mean? So is it you right. Like a lot of the stuff that the United States allow it's just not in other countries. It ain't the same, bro. They eating way cleaner with no problem. It's just unfortunate. So we just gotta bring that awareness to our people. Keep preaching that, cause yeah, it's getting worse. Like I said, they approve some lab meat, so that just show you that they ain't putting their foot off the pedal. So we need to do the same. Keep our foot on the pedal to pushing health as well. So yeah.
Yeah, the fact that this is what people don't understand. They're saying that it's FDA approved. That means they already tested it on us, people. That's why it's approved because they already tested it. It's already been happening. So we have to keep those things in mind. Like when it gets approved, that means who they testing on. Well, of course, it would have to be humans because that's who they giving it to. So it's already been out there. They just now saying that it's approved, so definitely. But yeah, OG, like I do want to, build on the smoothies and have greedy too as well, on the in the healthy living. I'm I'm all about that. I'm trying to live to be forever. Shoot. I ain't gonna even say no number. But yeah, I definitely know the benefits of juicing because like I said, I wouldn't even be able to move or function the way I am without that. So we're just getting to the final phase of my healing, because there was a point where I couldn't move hands, arms, everything, but now we're just getting to the final phase. But definitely, we do need to promote, the smoothies and so forth. I feel you on that.
Yes, ma'am. And I just wanted to come up and give my love and respect to both of y'all in the chat. I'm gonna get back down in the chat, but I just wanted, like I said, I appreciate what y'all doing. I respect what we doing as a community, and I'm about building with my people. I didn't come on the internet to make enemies. I came to build, and I'm gonna say that. Thank you for letting me up. Much love and respect.
Much love and respect, peace and love to you as well. Thank you.
Gratitude. Shout out to OG, man.
Yeah, that's the
Everybody
smoothie
coming,
king.
everybody coming to show you just a little love real quick, my
I
dudes.
appreciate it all, because I be showing them love too, but we gotta go out there and create. Like I said, I felt compelled to come up today, and then it just confirmed when I seen, like I said, look at my memory and I was like, who is that? I don't even look like myself.
So how
So
did you what was your initial feelings? Go ahead and get into it.
when I
What was your
seen,
feelings today when you saw all that weight that you was holding from all them years? You know what I'm saying? And then we're looking at how been looking the past what, like 2 years now, 2, 3 years?
yeah, about 2, 3
Yeah.
years,
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, first of all, I didn't realize how big I was, because, like, in my mind, well, I'm a very self confident person, so I still felt that I kept myself together, like nobody could tell me, you know how I am. But then I was like, wow, I was really that big. Like, especially the very first picture, I think that was the biggest I had ever been. And I was just like, there was no way. How was I carrying all that? That's one thought that I was like, how was I doing that? So it made me think a couple of things. What a amazing uh, people we are, or creature we are, because the body can do so much. That's what I thought about as well. Like, even when we're causing harm to our body, we were created to heal ourselves. And so I thought, wow, that's spectacular. And then I felt, what did I do to get into that? What was I doing? Like, I didn't have an addiction. Well, I mean, I can't say that, but it wasn't classified as that. But I was a drinker, so I can drink with the best of them. So I was like the picture that I had on there, the first one. I was like, I already knew where I was at the Elks. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I remember when that picture was taken, and I was like, and I was drinking heavily as well. So that was another thing that came. And then the happy part was, look where you're at. Like, I look like a whole different person when I seen those pictures. Like, when I see that and I show people, they're like, who's that? And I'd be like, me. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, that's me. And just more determined to show people that even if you have an illness or something going on, you can still do it. And I think that's what really resonated with me to come up as well, because people use illnesses as excuses. I can't do that because my knee hurts. I can't do this because of that. And then you made me realize that one time you was like, Mom, you lost almost 100 pounds and you can barely move and walk. What does that say to people that can't do that? And I just sort of stopped and was like, wow, like, okay, that's powerful. So it also made me want to come and tell people, hey, you can do it. I'm an example of you can do it. And I'm still trying to do it. Like, there's about another 20 pounds I want to lose. And I know what to do, but I also know that it's helping my health. Like, what I'm putting in my body is healthy. I'm not on no medications. I don't take no medications compared to the 10 medications that they wanted me on and wanted me to be on. I'm not on any of those. So it was just very, like, motivating for me, and made me want to talk about it and tell people, like, hey, no matter what, you can do what you need to do. And a lot of people don't know my situation unless you really talk to me. And I know on YouTube, like, people see your pictures, but they don't, people ain't paying attention to that. But yeah, that's just part of my journey, and made me prompt this self-care live to show that, hey, care for yourself. You can do it. And I know many people, it's so funny because my hairdresser, um, she hurt her leg roller skating, and she had texted me and was like, I just want to tell you that I appreciate you and you are powerful and strong. And I'm like, what is she talking about? And then I was like, oh, yeah, she broke her leg. So she's trying to move around. She was like, I don't see how you do this. You do this every day. You move around like nothing. So that was also empowering as well. But it made me just really feel like, tell your story. Go tell your story. That's what it was. So that's what it prompted, those type of thoughts and things, just to, let people know that no matter what, even like mental health, people take that for granted because that's the illness as well. But I feel like doing the same things you do for your physical health helps your mental health. What you eat affects your mental health. People don't think that, but it does. It affects your mentality. I mean, we don't know what, I don't want to go too deep into it, but these animals are being tortured and stuff, and we're taking that energy in. We have to be very mindful about that. That's why I say, if you're going to eat those type of things, go make sure it's the best you can ever get, fresh off the the land or something. But that's basically what those pictures prompted, and me seeing that memory prompted. It just prompted this live and made me be like, let me talk about it, and maybe I can motivate somebody. So that's what prompted this as well. Peace and
Okay.
love. Who's boy Jai 2.2? I don't know who that is, but peace and love. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
That's what's up.
people liked it. I'm getting a lot of the phone going off and just saying how they proud of me. People in Colorado see they see me, so they know.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm about to go on the next level with it
I
after
know.
my birthday. Like, yeah, like I made this macaroni, like eating pasta. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down on just eating pasta, um, grains all the time, beans. I'm gonna just
Mhm.
slow down on all that a little bit. Not saying I'm gonna stop eating it, but
Right, right, right.
I eat it. I eat it more than I think I should. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, because the thing about it too, I feel you because especially when it's just you, and I know you feel that too, because like when we're together, we get together and cook because we be happy to have somebody there. But sometimes it's just easier to go get something that's vegan, or you know what I mean, or to make that because you have that taste. So I feel you on that. I'm definitely gonna change as well. It's always a growing process in everything you do for yourself.
I know right now that shit was busting though. Them the
I'm so
mushrooms
like,
was hitting.
"Oh, that looks so good too." It was a good picture. I was like, "Oh, that looks delicious."
Mhm, mhm. But yeah,
Absolutely.
but mom, I'm about to hop off too.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna keep listening to you go live, but I gotta unwind some and yeah, straighten up and get comfortable and all that type stuff.
Absolutely. I'm probably not gonna stay on too much longer. We almost had 2 hours, but yeah, I just wanted to, you know, and then Greedy called me out last week, so
Say we need to go
He
live.
he went out. I don't know if you didn't hear. He went and told everybody. He was like, "Where you at, Chris?" He was like talking about the takeover. He was like, "Mama D, what
Oh
you
yeah, I
doing?"
heard him. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was talking about us. Mhm.
I said, "Okay, let me." Because my thing is, like I said, I'm on the West Coast, so my time, like almost everybody that follows me, or they're usually on the East Coast. But I appreciate them hopping in and saying hello and so forth. So it's all
No,
good. I
you
don't
did.
need no big crowd anyway.
Indeed. Oh,
Yeah.
you did good because I was thinking about going. I always say thinking about going live, but I get home. Like you see, I just got done eating, so that's what it be like. I gotta cook for myself. Like I don't have the typical, life. So by the time I get
Right.
home, it'd be like 9 o'clock, or by the time I'm done being situated, yeah. Like if I wanted to go live, it would be around this time, nine
Right.
o'clock my time, which 11 o'clock Eastern time.
Hmm.
It's like, and most people slump. They already smoked their last blunt in the bed.
Right. I know, like Chrissy, I know she gone, and Greedy too. They be like serious, like yeah. So, but it's okay because we do have the East Coast folks that stay up and be still rocking with
Mm-hmm.
us. That's why I said
Indeed.
too. I said, well, they still came and rocked out with me, so I appreciate everybody that showed the love and support. And I just wanted we'll be having more topics like this, but that's where I was with it. I was like, dang, self-love is so important. And just like I said, listening to the people that I listened to today, they even said like this is the day for everybody that has self-love or feels self-love to go ahead and talk about it. Like I said, I've ventured out to some motivational people. you know, Marlene, that's
Mm-hmm.
another one. She does stuff in the morning. She's usually live too. She's late. And she did a whole thing about speaking up for yourself, how people need to speak up for themselves, even
Well,
if they're scared.
what we gotta do is just go live early.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a little different, with
Yeah.
me. But when I have that time, yeah. But if you should have got an email from me. Did you get an email from StreamYard from me?
I'm not sure. I don't be checking my notifications. I ain't. Yeah, I honestly, you went live as I was driving and stuff. So that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying. You was live, and then went to the store. Then I cooked. Yeah, I ain't even been on my phone. You know
Yeah,
how I am. I don't be on my phone like that. Like I'm on my phone with you, but I
right.
ain't. Yeah, I ain't checking none of my notifications and all that.
Yeah, but I had found out the way to really make y'all the you can control the panel too.
Oh,
Like you
okay,
could,
okay,
yeah, I figured out how to do it. So I'm testing the theory and it sent y'all an email, you Greedy and Chrissy. So like not just with the chat, but the entire panel.
okay.
So then that way we can be able to work together like that. Like if we do go live early, we can work with each other like when I have to step away or something. So we'll definitely do that.
All right, all right. But yeah, man, I love you, mama.
Love you too. Thanks
And
for
I'm
popping up.
yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for my moms, man, and hit that subscribe button and share button, and make sure you doing good love to yourself. And I ain't talking like that, you little freak. you
Self
know,
love, yeah, yeah. You got to say it because you know they.
I gotta be silly too.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm out, my dukes. I'm finna finna chill. I catch up with you.
All right. Talk to you later. Thank you for hopping up.
All right, peace.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys. Like I said, thank everyone in the chat. Um, let me see. I'm gonna just make sure I got everybody that came in today. I appreciate. Man, it was a lot of people. Shout out to Big O for showing up. The realest McCoy. Just Jay. I'll see you in a minute. I know I see you just went live. Of course, my family, TYT Media. Thank you. See, I went live. You happy? You happy, Greedy? Copper, Miss Copper. My other Miss Copper, prettiest eyes, blended healing. Oh man, gratitude to her. I saw Don Play showed up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Smoke signal, beast mode. Who else is there? I think I got it. Bronze Flop Power God. Appreciate you. Who else? Prettiest Eyes. Ghetto Child Clinic. Dorita, thank you for showing in. I know you probably in the clouds, in the bushes. I appreciate you, sis. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sun Kiss, of course. Much peace and love to her. Let's see who else. The telepath think, thank you. Peace and love. Thank you for showing up. Sir Drop, thank you for hitting the panel. Showing up. Don't forget Sir Drop's gonna have a battle coming up July the 15th as well. Let's see. Did I get every Dangerous? I can't forget Dangerous, the family. Make sure y'all tune into that. I'm gonna do my promo. Y'all know I'm gonna do my promo at the end. That's how I do it. I do the promo at the end. So as Greedy calls me, the Empress of promo. Let's go. And in my Greedy Voice 2023 and beyond. Thank you for Lady Shea Butter for hitting the panel as well. Much love and respect. Let's continue to build and grow. I want to get Copper Miss Parker up on the panel one day as well as and build with we need to have a sisters build as well. So I want to get my sisters in there. I'm trying to see if Teo will come up and I want to have us a sisterhood build. Shout out to Doogie. Oh, Mafia family. Thank you for showing up and sharing the live. Let me see. Everybody, I appreciate everybody. Big Dog Philly, thank you for your love and support as always. Sister Soul Media, I didn't even see she came in. Oh, thank you for showing up. Peace and love. I appreciate you. Professor X, yes, absolutely. Brenda. Hey, Brenda. How are you, Brenda? How are you? I was doing a little commentary on self-love. What you doing up, Brenda? I know it's late where you at. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all send her to Brenda Clark. We be doing things over there to the island. The island and the Love Palace is gonna connect. This Brenda is a person that I love and respect to the most. Like I met a lot of great people through her, and she has great builds, and we cut up over there too. So y'all make sure y'all sub up to Brenda. I appreciate you, sis. But yeah, with the self love, make sure you take the time for yourself, people, and really, really tap in and love yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, that love for yourself. And once you start demonstrating that love for yourself, it just grows into the people that you are supposed to be surrounded of. Um, I don't believe in the fake love. The Love Palace believes in the real love. You know, if you know me, you guys know I support and love those that I resonate with, and I be all around. And there's some bonds that I have that are stronger than others, but I do believe that I'm gonna, fulfill the purpose of what I'm supposed to do, and that's to share love and to build with those that are like minded. So I definitely appreciate everybody um, for showing up. I thank my son for hitting the panel. We're definitely going to be having more builds. So now onto my promos. Y'all already know how I get down. Let's go. So tomorrow is Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have DBD Music Radio. I'm telling y'all need to come over there. It'd be like the club. I'm telling you, it'd be lit. We'd be having a good time over there. Get to hear those local artists. It'd be good music too, and we have a good time. Um, and then I don't know. Sometimes we go live after that. Sometimes Greedy goes live after that. But we'll see what's going on. One of us might. Then of course Saturday. I gotta do the BYOB. Make sure you come through. It's week 12, week 3 months and running, y'all. We appreciate everybody's support. Keep doing what you're doing, supporting us as well. So bring your own bars. So that's not just rapping. We're talking about comedy, singing. If you play an instrument, any type of talent. Last week we had our first lady winner, which was Yana Joy, and she sung. That young lady was only 19 years old. So we definitely are reaching the community and reaching out to the youth, and she won that money, and she really, it was a time where she needed it because she's in college for school. So definitely that. Shout out to you, Dre Cobbs. Peace and love. Thank you for showing up. So definitely BYOB DBD Radio. We on the movement. Y'all better tap in because we about to go 2023 and beyond, as Greedy would say. And then also we have um, the battle with Sir Drop and AP July 15th. It's a pay-per-view event, $10. We want to show some love and respect to them and support them as well. And Philly OG will be doing his chess tournaments. I don't have the email right now. I got it in if I'll drop it. And him and the Tash Show, they're sign up. He said he's the king of chess, y'all. So I don't know. I feel like that's a challenge. I mean, who gonna challenge him? I'm just saying. Shout out to Big Dog Philly. Definitely that. But you guys, thank everyone for tuning in with me today. I appreciate it. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. I appreciate the love and the respect and everything that we do, and I hope to build with you guys more. So until next time, I'm gonna take you out with some music, peace and love. And as I always say, create it, say it, and do it. And peace out. I'm gonna get this is one of my songs by Aladdin, and I'm gonna take you out with it.
Do you compensate for love? What are you thinking of? Do you compensate for trust? Do you compensate for love?
King your higher self.
Compensate for love? Do you compensate for love?
I compensate cause I know that love's the only law. Relationships break cause we never master flaws. I rush love cause we try to walk before we crawl. It's a trip cause you feel high, alive, and then fall in love. No more falling, it's time to rise in love. Heal your wounds and practice self love. That's the only way we love in the right state. Fairy tales and Disney movies got us loving hella fake. Got us loving hella fake, yeah nigga hella fake. Got you sad like Drake, I know y'all can relate. To be hypnotized, to be the nice guy. Then she leave you high and dry and you wondering why this happened. Well, tell the truth, stop trying to be captain. Save a hoe, that ain't the way to go. Looking for your Juliet, so you playing Romeo. Love is a rough ride, something like a rodeo. Gotta tell the truth, can't be lying like Pinocchio. Gotta put it all on the table like dominoes. But you gotta elevate the sermons, your portfolio. Shout out to Janet Jackson, that's the way that love go. Now let me speak to the man about something. All I got is his need is just true loving. Plus we need love too, let's quit fronting. Always talking about fuck bitches getting money. It's funny, y'all don't know looking bummy for the honeys and hot on every chick you see like a bunny. Damn, she got ass, I'm tryna be hubby. Damn, if she got class, she far from ugly. It's ugly situations, got you niggas in the drought. Fucked up situations, got you pregnant on the couch. All alone, wondering when he coming home. Checking every move on IG before you blow up his phone. Plus he actually in the car, getting domed from one of your best friends that did the drive snitching about you fucking his best man from your wedding. And now you pregnant and don't know whose it is. So your best friend is fucking your husband cause she was jealous and he just wanted revenge based off what happened to his marriage. So now the question is, do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for love?
Do you compensate for love? Do you compensate for trust? Do you compensate for all the bull that you talking about over there? Keep it over there.
A woman can put a weak man to ruin if her body all he pursuing and pussy is all he choosing to love. Right and wrong, tight, fold, life, every night. Instead of learning her brain and learning her heart and not asking about her pain and all of the dark she been through it. See, that's the issue. A lot of women cold-hearted, more than an igloo. Carrying a past relationship issues and wondering if anyone can fix you. Nah, boo, see, you gotta love yourself when there is nobody else. That's the truest thing that helps. First I had to do it myself. I had to look in the mirror to see a little clearer. Band-aid my wounds and watch how I deliver my love and emotions. Gotta release, can't hold in the pain you felt the first time your heart was broken. Gotta release, 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 gotta release,
gotta release, just breathe, take a breath, just think, better believe, see it deep, for the kings, and the queens.
Real, got to keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I know how I feel. It's all about your timing and your space. When it's real, got to keep it real. Gotta keep it real. How you separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I know how I feel. It's all about your timing and your space. I meditate to avoid the fake.
Thank you for coming to the Love Palace. Remember to always love yourself. And my final words, create it, say it, and do it. Have a peaceful day.